Okay, guys. So this is the next part. I would request you to subscribe to this channel. It has lots of practice questions and answers for certifications. AWS, Azure Cloud, Google Cloud. It has contents for entry-level certifications, intermediate, as well as advanced. You can pay a very small subscription and join the channel, become a member. You will gain access to so many other questions, which will help you in your journey to get cloud certified. Whether you are starting your career in IT or you are a veteran and you are looking to gain your hands on the cloud skills or the generative AI skills, this is the channel for you. So today we will quickly check at optimizing LLM cost, why it is key to scaling AI. So in terms of generative AI in today's world, it is very important that we scale up the AI solutions for the client. It is just not enough that it works for certain set of users or certain sets of data. It has to be having that scalability built in because it is all about profitability and sustainability. More affordable inference, it will help you reduce the operational cost. Optimizing the inferences also reduces the energy consumption and it is sustainable. If you are consuming less energy, if your computes, you are using less computes, it consumes less energy. That means that you are safe for the environment. Now the thing is, a lot of time we say, okay, what should we do? What should we do to ensure that we are consuming less compute. First thing is quantization. Okay, what is it? What it helps with? It reduces the precision of the model weights. That means it will help you with faster computations. It will help you with reduced memory usage. Why does it matter? Low precision means fewer resources needed for storage and computation. It will reduce your cost automatically. The second thing that you should do is prune. It involves removing unnecessary weights from the model. So whatever model you are using, you have built your own model, or you are using Llama or GPT Neox from ChatGPT and etc. You don't worry about it. You just try to prune it. Okay, that way you don't contribute significantly to the predictions. A smaller model, it requires less consumption. A lot of time we see we have a Llama 70B, we have a Llama 8B. So if you use 8B, if you do some prompt tuning, you may have to do extra prompt tuning, but what will happen is 8B will consume less compute compared to Llama 70B. 70B means there are 70 billion parameters, more the number of parameters, more the number of parameters, the more compute you will use and the more load you will put on the environment because you're going to use a lot of energy. Okay, the third thing you have to use is a knowledge distillation. This is a technique. What it does, it transfers knowledge. Transfers knowledge from where? From a large complex model to a smaller, simpler model. That means, you know, if you want to just be focused on a particular area, for example, a loan processing functionality of the model you want to use, so you transfer that knowledge from the larger model to a smaller model. Once you do that, that is called distillation. That means you have taken whatever you want which is very much focused for your industry need, and that will help you with faster models, low operational costs, and so on. Fourth thing that you should do is use batching. Batching will help you reduce the cost because you will use less GPU, less CPU cycles. How? Because multiple inputs you will be processing together instead of handling one input separately. So that will reduce the overhead per request. This will lead to cost reduction in real-time inference. The inference cost will get reduced. Model consumption is one more technique. It will reduce the size of the model and the model becomes light. It becomes light sharing. You can use low rank factorization and knowledge distillation on top of it to reduce the cost. Early exiting, like you allow the model to stop the processing once you get a certain level of confidence. Don't wait for the entire processing to happen. Once you got a certain level of confidence, say you are okay with 80% confidence, then you exit the model. That way you are avoiding unnecessary computation. This technique will reduce the cost in real time. Now, the one more technique is optimization of the hardware like TPUs, GPUs. You can optimize it for the workloads that dramatically reduce your cost of running your LLMs. These processors are designed to handle large scale matrix operations of LLMs. So that way you can reduce the infrastructure cost. And caching is something which needless to say. Whatever you do, you have to cache it. If you cache, you don't have to reprocess it again. If the data is already reprocessed and kept in cache, you can reuse it. Okay, so caching stores the result of common queries. And By using pre-computed responses, cache reduces redundant inference calls. So you don't have to again do the inference calls. Your data is already saved. If someone else asks the same questions, they will get the answer from the cache instead of running the inference again. Prompt engineering, you should definitely use it. You should fine tune your design. Suppose you are using a lower, smaller model, you have to do some more prompt engineering, but invest in prompt engineering because that is just one-time activity, uh, but it will help you reduce the operational cost of the model. Last but not the least, you can use distributed inference. This inference breaks down the larger task into smaller number of tasks. So it will help you balance the workload and it will reduce the latency as well. So if you're not yet subscribed to this channel, do so. It will help you with AWS, Google Cloud, and Azure Cloud certifications. There are a lot of content around knowledge tidbits for generative AI and other trending technology in the market space. There is also an option to join the channel for a very small premium. You can gain access to so many questions and answers. These are very important for practicing and clearing the certifications. Remember, this channel is totally focused on helping you clearing the certifications as well as help you stay in tune with the latest transformation in the technology space.